Practice, practice, I guess. We can't ever get away from it.
No, it's in everything, unfortunately.
And it's kind of segue into the episode that we're talking about today. A little bit of endurance, a little bit of practice, a little bit of perspective that can shift major things for how you're feeling about the overwhelm that's in your business right now.
Yeah, it's funny, we've had so many incredible clients come into the incubator, and what's been really interesting is seeing how similar their attitude is when they come in. And when I say attitude, I mean that in the like kind of sense, but the thing I'm seeing consistently is y'all have felt equipped for a very long time. You've excelled in life and school and even in building your business initially. And then there comes this like wall, and it like hits you in the face, and then you second guess everything you've ever done and everything you've ever built. And it's very hard to watch, because these people are the kind of people that have life. I mean, not that everything's come easily by any means. Like, they've for sure had challenges, but you know, they've excelled. They've spent a lot of their life excelling, and to get to a point where you just feel like you don't know what's next is it's really hard.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times we sit down with clients and they, you know, part of the conversation we have to have is like redirecting how we talk about ourselves inside the incubator, because a lot of people are feeling like so ill-equipped and so like that they don't know how to actually be a business owner. And that part of it is imposter syndrome, but I don't even think that's all that it is, because I remember feeling this way as well. But where you get so many wins, and even, dare I say, like the first couple of years feel easy to a lot of these type of business owners. The clients are coming in, you know your offer like the back of your hand, you know the results that you can deliver, and you've been a yes person for so long, and it's gotten you really far. And you absolutely know that you can't keep going in the way that you're going right now, because you can see the looming burnout around the corner. You also feel like, if I'm working this hard and I'm this smart and good at what I do, why am I not making more money?
Yeah.
Why am I not getting more of my time back? I remember, and like, I think people don't talk about this because it kind of makes you sound, it's like a humble brag conversation.
Sure.
But we are your people who you can have your humble brag conversations with. But it's that point in your business where, like, if I'm working this hard, I deserve way more money.
Yeah.
And if I'm this smart to get as far as I have, why doesn't it feel easier?
Yeah. Or why don't I feel like I've in some way figured it out? Like, I'm still just as confused about the direction. You're like, well, yeah, I get how to get here because I got here, but like the
And
next
you also convince
step,
yourself that that just happened. Like, it just like happened accidentally. Like you
but
just
you
woke
forgot
up and it
about
was
all the hard work that it took
right
to get here, and what you did have to learn, and the ways you did have to grow and did have to shift. But I do think everybody's ceiling is a little bit different. And I don't necessarily think it's at all based on, like, it'd be easy to think, oh, well, they're just smarter. No, like, you see some of the smartest people get stuck way earlier. And I think it has way less to do with your smarts or your ability to figure things out. I really think you become your biggest roadblock for the majority of these small business owners. But when that comes up, I think has a lot to do with the circumstances in which you were raised and the attitudes you were given about money and earning and kind of the money mindset pieces, but also just like the tools that you were equipped with and how to quote unquote figure things out. Because I think somebody is some people are resourceful, and then some people are like literally like, damn, like where did you find that information? And you know what I mean? And I think if you're more resourceful, you can get further. But I think more often than not, it's the mindset stuff that starts to get in your way, because you just think, well, someone's got to know something I don't know. Someone's got to have some marketing strategy I'm not implementing.
Well, and like honestly think about like what would you even Google to try to get unstuck at that stage? And I remember being at that stage being like, who is talking about this and who knows these issues right now? Because you could go to Google right now on how to start a business, how to land your first client, how to, there are so many resources out there for that. But if you're that like, how to, scale past 10K months, but not taking on more clients, what is the missing piece? How to organize the system that's going to
like,
enable
what do I
me to
even search for, and how do I
would you
even
look for?
And if it's not even really out there, in my opinion. And I will say, and this is just like an aside, but you're probably not going to find it on the internet.
No.
I do think you might find it in a room with other people. I do think you might find it in a book, because people write down their entire careers. They condense 20 years of knowledge into 200 pages. But you're definitely not going to find it on the internet. People, in my opinion, are not like blogging about that stage of business and giving you some step-by-step roadmap on how to get unstuck.
Because even though it is less complicated than you think that it is.
Yeah.
The reason why it can't be condensed into a blog post and a blueprint and a formula is because while the basis is the same, the levers are the same. We talk about levers all the time, about which levers can you pull in order to make more money or get more of your time back. The levers are the same for every business, but they look different depending on what's your offer? What are you charging right now? What are your goals? What size of team do you have? And so there's so many follow-up questions to your original question that once equipped with those answers, it can be very, okay, here's what your options are.